You're tuned in to Kana's Corner, and I have a very special guest with me today. Yaya Han, how are you doing?
Hi, Kana. I'm doing very well. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Not at all. I'm so happy to actually get to talk to you again. The last time we got to talk was back at Anime Expo.
Yes, Anime Expo, and I'm really glad you found me at AX. It was really nice to, get out of the dealer room for a second so we could chat for a bit.
Yeah, it was really hectic at Anime Expo that year, but I'm sure you had a lot of fun.
I did. The only thing is, I had a booth in the exhibitor hall, and it was so busy all weekend that I didn't get to cosplay. That was like the first time at Anime Expo in I don't know, like 8 years where I didn't cosplay, and I brought 3 costumes. I had them with me in the booth. I just never had a chance to go change.
Oh
It
my
was really
god,
depressing.
that's pretty amazing.
I know, I can't believe it. So this coming year, I mean now, 2010, and I'm definitely gonna remedy that. I'm setting up cosplay groups with my friends, so I'm forced to, commit to things and go cosplay.
Well, hopefully we will get to see you there and take wonderful pictures to put up on the site and everything.
That would be great. Absolutely. Anytime you guys want to, just let me know. I'll be around.
And you actually, I noticed about a week and a half ago that you redesigned your site, so it's much easier to get to all your pictures and whatnot.
Yes. Oh my God. My new website, yayahan.com, that's been a project going for like almost a year now. I mean, I've had the domain for several years and I've been wanting to move it over, but I didn't want to do it until I had a really good design. And for all the time, my previous site, angelicstar.net, it was all hand coded in HTML. So finally, for yayahan.com, my friend Meg and we coded it in PHP, and it took
Forever.
several months. The images over the galleries, just all the information. But it's a huge relief to have the site go live, and I've had a lot of compliments. People seem to really like how easy it is to navigate, and that it looks more professional, and like I don't have to be ashamed anymore.
Well, no, it seems like it's a lot better design, in my opinion. It's so much more organized too. I mean, I did like the older site as well, but I love the appeal of this one because it really advertises yourself.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I wanted to move everything over to a more professional angle. Like before my other site, it was very, yeah, this is just what I do, and here are my costumes. And now I'm like, oh, I'm incorporating business in it. I'm letting a lot of people know where I'm gonna be. People always ask me what conventions I'm gonna be at, so now it's very easy to find out how to meet me, and all my social networking with Twitter and stuff. So it's a lot more interactive.
Well, you've probably throughout the years, started focusing a lot more on your modeling, I would assume.
Yeah, like it is really bizarre that something. I mean, I never thought that I would make cosplay into a career or anything, but just somehow over the years, the opportunities came up, and I've just been very, very lucky to be able to do this as my sole form of income. Um, and it's a lot combined. Like people ask me, how I make my income, if it's just from going to conventions or just from modeling, and it really is a combination of everything. So I'm a freelancer, entrepreneur type by nature. That's just what I'm doing.
Well, you get to do what you love, and not a lot of people, can say that confidently.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, I love it. I wouldn't do anything else in the world.
And before I forget, I don't want to forget this. I'll feel like a horrible person. Congratulations on winning the Yumi Cosplay Prize at NYAF 2009.
Yeah, thank you so much. My friend Anna Rapper and we did the contest together, and I still have a hard time believing it. We're trying to plan out our trip to Japan. I'm like, oh my god, you know. I've never been to Japan, which is also insane. You know, you think I've traveled all over the world except Japan. So now finally, Anna gets to go for the first time as well. So we both are going to be exploring like crazy.
Yeah, it was, from what I know, it was a paid vacation to Japan that they gave away, as well as like I think an invitation to the Tokyo Anime Fair and like $1,000 just to shop.
Yeah. Yes, we each get $500, and I have no idea what we're gonna do with it. I mean, I think the opportunities to shop are gonna be endless. And yes, Tokyo Anime Fair is incredibly exciting. However, we're not allowed to cosplay there. Like,
Oh.
people do not play at that convention. So, we're gonna be attendees. We get to just, see the cool stuff that they have coming out. And, then I'm in touch with, some local cosplayers in Tokyo to maybe, find another cosplay event to go to while we are there. Cause they have things going on apparently every day or every, 3 days. There's some events and multiple events on weekends. So I think we can definitely find a chance to cosplay in Tokyo.
That
Oh, and
would
I'm
be
super
really cool.
excited. It's be amazing. And I think I'll get to meet one of my favorite cosplayers, Omi Gibson, there. So
Oh,
I'm
wow.
like, yeah, I know. She's so awesome.
Well, I mean, I was pretty amazed when I saw the pictures because I was like, oh my God, somebody cosplayed Carmilla from Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. I had never seen it before. And I was just amazed that you tackled the project. And then when I heard the prize, and I'm like, oh, there's some motivation for you.
Well, the prize was motivation, but Anna and I, from the very get go, we didn't enter the contest to win the trip or to win the money or anything. It was a great opportunity for us to work together, and with time, we actually a few weeks free time where we could focus on big costumes like that. And I thought, you know what, I haven't entered a contest in 7 years, and this is my chance to, really challenge myself, and Anna felt the same way. So we went for it, and we totally did not expect to win. Like, we would have been happy if we had just, gotten to show our skit and just basically make costumes. I mean, truly the reward of entering that contest was to have made those costumes.
Well,
I mean,
it was
I
such beautifully
so much.
made, I couldn't see how they couldn't, between the both of you. Both costumes were gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It was a lot of work, and it, like, making Carmilla nearly killed me. I have not touched the sewing machine since September 2009. I mean, finally now I'm starting to work on these costumes again, but I mean, it's January. I mean, I think I took like a 4 or 5 month hiatus because Carmilla took so much effort out of me.
And
Crazy.
the whole thing was insane. I mean, I remember just looking at the wig, and the wig to me was insane.
It's a helmet. Hey, even in the anime, I think what's her name? The other bounty hunter. She sees a big painting of Carmilla and says "nice hat" to her wig.
Oh yeah,
So
that's true. Yeah.
it is like I just kind of stick it on, and it just kind of balances itself.
Is the outfit uncomfortable to wear at all? Because it seems like it has so many layers, or it's just so big that it might get a little, kind of hot, and then you have to go through the painting of the white skin and whatnot.
Well, the painting is the most tedious, definitely. I do not like body painting myself each time I have to be in a costume, which is why I don't do very many of those. The outfit itself is not that uncomfortable because literally it's designed so that once it's on, it's just kind of on, and it is supported with steel boning, so like I have natural good posture in it. The only thing that gets kind of annoying is the train that is attached to the sleeve because it's so long and heavy. Like, when I'm doing photos or practicing for the skit, I had to raise my arms constantly, and like my lats and my arms were sore the next day. It's just like, damn, it's a workout to wear this costume.
Oh, wow. Well, we're going to go to a very short break, and when we come back, we'll be talking more with Yaya Han. So enjoy. Ito's Kawa Groovy X2. You're tuned into 918 The Fan. Everything you want to hear, nothing you don't. 918thefan.com. Have you logged on today?
Who, me? No. No?
iStock's daily news show, video reviews, articles, forums, and an anime directory. Don't get left behind. Log in today. Only on
918thefan.com?
918thefan.com.
All right, 918thefan.com.
That was the Wonder Girls, but who cares about that? We have Yaya Han in the studio, and that's more awesome than the Wonder Girls. That's all I have to say there.
Hi guys, how are you?
Well, I'm sure they're awesome because they get to listen to you on the radio, which is so cool, and I'm sure they want to know all the places they can go see you.
Well, I have lots of events coming up in 2010. My first one is going to be Katsucon, and I think it's like near Washington D.C. somewhere. There's like 4 different states all connected somewhere there. But go to katsucon.org and definitely come see me in the exhibitor hall. I'm going to be there all weekend at my booth and cosplaying, and I will have lots of products from my store available. And then after that, I'm going to be an anime guest at MegaCon in Orlando, Florida, and that's a really awesome big sci-fi convention. I'm very excited. I'm going to be joining the costume contest there and doing a couple of panels. And as usual, I will have a booth inside the exhibitor hall too.
Very awesome.
And I will be debuting a new costume there, a new comic book costume.
Oh, see, we all want to know about that.
Oh, well, I'm trying to keep it as kind of a surprise because I don't know why. I've never been one to be very vocal about what I'm going to do upcoming because I feel like it's more fun to just show up in a finished costume and just sort of keep people guessing a little bit. But yes, it is from a comic book and it is a fairly well-known character, and I'm super excited. I love the artist, and that's why I'm doing it.
I'm calling Wonder Woman. No, I'm kidding.
I don't know. I think the only Wonder Woman I could do, because I'm so short, is the anime, the Amikomi statue, the DC statues that they released of all the characters in anime style. That would be a cool Wonder Woman to do.
It would be pretty neat, and I'm sure we can stalk your Twitter to find out when you're going to debut your new costume.
Yes, everything that I do, the first place it goes onto is Twitter. I don't know why it turns out that way. I think it's because, on my BlackBerry, it's so easy to just kind of type it in and send it. And then after that, it goes on my DeviantArt. It's like Twitter and DeviantArt, and then it goes on my website when I have time to update it.
I'm sort of the same way. I update the 918 The Fan Twitter, and I have a BlackBerry Storm, and I love the thing so much because I can just be like, oh, Twitter, it's right here, right on my desktop.
I know. I wonder sometimes if people think I tweet too much, if they get annoyed by all my tweets, but so far no one has really complained, so
well,
I'm just gonna keep tweeting.
You did just reach 1,000 followers, and from what I know, you started doing contests on your Twitter, which is pretty cool. I've never heard of it.
Oh my god! Oh, it is. I am so excited about that. A while ago I had the idea of starting to do Twitter contests and just do little giveaways and just sort of, reach back out to my fans. And then I thought, to do that, reach 1,000 followers first, and then, reach out to more people with the contest. So I just finished my first giveaway contest, which was called the Lace Me Up. And I gave away one of my handmade corsets. And a really nice girl named Jen, she won it. So I'm shipping it out to her today.
That's very cool. And for those listening, that's incentive enough instead of, just the stocking portion. So, free contest.
Yeah, definitely. I already have the corset picked out for the second corset contest. And I have other giveaways and other like little trivias in mind too, that I'm going to be doing maybe bi-monthly, for something small, and then, every once in a while do like a bigger contest. So keep following me and, look out for those giveaways coming up.
And now you make all your corsets and everything else, on your own, as well as like sort of the kitty ears
Yeah.
and the little wings you have in your shop.
Yes, absolutely. Everything I offer in my store is handmade and by me. And I actually got to the point where I've had to start hiring a couple of part-time employees. They're just my friends, they just come over and help me do like some tedious things, cutting ribbons, all over and over again, stuff like that. But all these products, they're designed by me, and they're, I'm copywriting them because there have been copycats out there. So I'm trying to protect myself that way because, they're all unique ideas. And I have new products coming up this year too. We're prototyping new things. So at CastaCon, you'll see some new products.
Oh, wow, that's really cool. Sadly, we won't be at that convention, but we will be at Anime Expo, I think SakuraCon and F Anime. So if we see any of you at those, then we'll make sure to scope out the new booth.
Definitely. I was supposed to be at SakuraCon, and I do have a booth there. So no matter what, my products will be there. Someone will be working for me. But I might be in China. my family really wants me to come visit, and when they heard that I was going to Japan, they were just kind of like, "All right, you're going to China afterwards. You have to come visit us." So,
you're way too lucky for that because I'm so jealous. But you've gotten to travel like all around the world except Japan. But now you're rectifying that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I when I was in Germany, I spent several years of my teenage years in Germany because my mother moved there. So I lived with her, and I was very lucky because my dad is a flight attendant for Lufthansa. We got to travel all over the world, like, on on the family, like flight passes basically. So I got to go to Egypt, Thailand, Greece multiple times, and I came to America like twice before I moved here. Yeah, I love traveling. But yeah, that's my goal. I want to keep traveling as much as I can. On my list next is actually Australia, just because I've never been. I'd love to go. Yeah.
Well, we have quite a few fans in Australia. It's funny because since the launch of our station, it's been Canada and Australian people, and I don't know why, but
Hey, that's great.
I don't know how we aim towards that demographic. It's like we took a sidestep, and I guess in Australia and Canada, the anime boom's going a little bit bigger. I'm not sure.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've heard about conventions in Australia, but I don't know like how they are there. How big they are or what they do. I know that like a lot of conventions, depending on what country they're in, like they run it completely differently. Like I've been talking to a cosplayer in the Philippines, and she says their conventions or cosplay events going on like literally every day. And like many of them are on the same weekend, so you don't even know where to go, but they're all located in like the same city or something,
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. So literally you could jump from one, event to another in the same day.
I know the big one in Australia is supposedly Supernova. We might send a spy down there to scout that one out, and we know Liam O'Brien there is going to be there. So
that's awesome.
And now you've gotten to travel for your modeling. Have you gotten to travel overseas for that, or just local places?
Modeling, just local places. I've been offered some gigs abroad, but they all like. For example, I got offered to do this underwater photo shoot, and filming. and it's by a guy who he shoots a lot of, so-called mermaids. He does a lot of really beautiful montages and shoots for film and stuff, and he wanted me to come to, I forget, somewhere in Asia, either the Philippines or somewhere around there. But he said, it would take 8 weeks, and it was right around the summer convention season. So there was no way I could leave. I would have missed, AX, Otakon, San Diego Comic Con, all these shows that, I usually always have to be at. So for modeling, I think it will be fun, but my business comes first. So I will always put local events and local gigs first because they just don't take up as much time. And in fact, I've turned down many convention requests as well for going abroad, to Portugal and Argentina, Costa Rica, Venezuela. I mean, all these different places, just because they fall on the same day as Capsicon or MegaCon or some place that I have to be at. So
there's not enough time in the day.
Well, I don't know why they always schedule the same events on the same day. I'm like, you don't have Memorial Day in whatever country you're in. I don't think so. Why is it on the same weekend as a huge holiday here? So it's really annoying.
Well, you probably make, most of your money as a vendor too.
Well, it is definitely a part of my income, but it also is it's a way for me to keep promoting myself and for me to meet people, because I wouldn't want to be one of those people that just sat at home and just uploaded pictures on the internet or something. I want to be there to meet people in person, and also I love conventions, so that's why.
That reminds me, and this is kind of.
And all my friends are always too, so it's my only chance to see them, depending on where the show is. I'm I have to go see my friends.
Well, that would suck if you didn't get to see them. I mean, you're, going this way and that way. You got to catch up with the people you know.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
But that does...
I did this out in the West Coast for a few years, so now it's because I'm back in Atlanta, Georgia, it's hard for me to go out there. So if there's a convention, then it's a great excuse to go and see everyone, and then my expenses will be paid for eventually through sales and con and stuff. So.
Well, very nice. I am reminded though, the last time we met at Anime Expo, you said you were looking for a manager. How did that pan out?
I'm in talks with a local agency here in Atlanta, and hopefully they will start representing me very soon. They say they don't have very many Asian actors and models, so it seems like my look would be very interesting to them, and with my range, with being able to do my own makeup and do my own styling and costume, outfits, stuff like that, I think it shouldn't be hard for them to find me something to do.
Well, awesome. Congratulations on that. I was pretty amazed when I initially heard that you couldn't find anybody to represent you because, you're so popular and you've already have a sort of a massive following as is.
Thank you. I don't know. I think I'm well known within a small community, and it would be lovely to be able to break into the mainstream a little more, and I'm very interested in that. But first and foremost, I'm still always going to do what I love. So, cosplay and stuff like that is always going to come first. And I don't mind. I'm not out to be world famous or anything. I have fun with what I'm doing. And as long as I can support myself and live comfortably, I'm happy.
Well, if you do hit that big time, don't forget us little people.
No, my God, never. But thank you so much for, giving me a chance to chat. And to everyone listening, if you see me at a con, please do not hesitate to come up to the booth and say hi. I don't bite.
And now, is there anything else you'd like to promote so our listeners can stalk you all the better?
Well, definitely go on my site, yayahan.com, because all my other sites that I'm on, they're all listed there. You know, I have a Facebook page, and I am always on Twitter. My DeviantArt always gets the first, like, photo update when I get them. And aside from that, just, you know, come see me at a show or drop me a line, and, you know, it's nice to meet you if I haven't met you.
Well, awesome. And we do appreciate you being on the show, and we certainly hope that we will see you at a nearby convention.
Thank you so much. And yes, I look forward to it very much so too.
All right. Well, once again, if you've missed this interview because you failed, listeners out there, we will have it up on the site later today or tomorrow, so make sure to stay tuned. Once again, thank you, Yaya Han, and you're tuned into 918 The Fan. Enjoy some awesome tunes.